everybody. It's Missy Paskey Wood, your Community Resource Director. It's a beautiful Sunday, and it is time for Live at Lunch. It's Sunday, and so that means that we are going to do our weekly preview. So hopefully everybody received the Canyon calendar for this week with the lovely rocks on the back, and I want to talk about those first. Let me start again. You may have noticed if you walked outside that there are some of the rocks that were in Murphy's library have been treated. And that's why we collect them there, is that we spray, I don't even know what it's called because I'm not the artist, but some of our team sprays them with a substance that helps them survive the elements a little bit longer. So that's why we collect them there, and then we treat them, and then we move them outside. So they collect for a while. When it fills up, then we treat some of them and move them outside. But we treated some, moved them outside. And I just wanted to share some new ones that have shown up that are cracking me up. This one is proof that even if you have not painted a rock yet, that you can. This is a black rock, and all the person did was notice that it looked like maybe a profile, and so they painted an eye on it. Isn't that great? So I just want to point out, I know I said in my letter that all I did was simply paint a rock a solid color, which is absolutely true. My 4-year-old got a little more artistic, but really it's kind of like the idea of singing. You're not happy because you don't sing because you're happy because you sing. You're not happy because you paint, or you don't paint because you're happy because you paint, right? So I would encourage everybody, even if you think it's silly, even if maybe you think it's a little dumb and beneath you, to just pick up one of the kits and have a little bit of fun and paint a rock. I really think it would be really cool if we had, at least, because some people have done more than one, but if we at least had a couple hundred rocks that were painted outside to remind us of this time. So remember that it doesn't have to be complicated. You can just put an eye on a black rock. But some people have seen some strange rocks and gotten very creative, and I wanted to share 2 of them right now. This one, you may think is painted white. It's not. This is just a mineral rock that someone, I think I know who. Herb signed it. So Herb Ross did this one, where it has little gray, it looks like the letter G, and we can all write a letter G, wrote them all over so that it looks like a sheep. So this is true inspiration. So we have this fabulous little sheep rock. Thank you, Herb. And then I think this one might be one of his too. He's really become a superstar. Yep. Believe it or not, friends, this is a VW bus. And look, on the top, it says Flower Power. It's got a little, it says Herb there on the license plate. This bus looks like it knows how to party. It's a love bus. So this one is amazing. I don't think any of us could. I mean, it's got windshield wipers, but really, let's scale it down. There's also a heart right here. You could easily paint a rock and write a heart on it. How about that? So anyway, just an encouragement to everybody to participate. We got plenty of rocks. We got plenty of paint. We got plenty of time. So let's do it. Isn't that hilarious? I see the other reason I wanted to show this to you was so that if you saw it in my office, you'd know it was stolen and you could hold me accountable. So that's really important stuff. So I prepared another preview show that has all the trailers for the different shows that we'll be watching this week that I'm going to play right after Live with Lunch, but there's a few things that there aren't trailers for. And let's see, starting with today, remember that there is at 1:00, we have In Motion with dance sequences. And so if you'd like to participate in that class or give it a try, let me know and I'd be happy to give you the Zoom login for that. I think it's also on Life Loop. So if you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to. You can just log in yourself. And then tomorrow we have our one-day university and we're going to go to space. So tomorrow is Space Talk, what's happening out there in the rest of the universe. Our other one-day university class is on Thursday, and that one is about what would Leonardo da Vinci be doing right now. So really interesting, very different types of topics for one-day university this week. We have our workout classes this week, which I also don't have previews for. But on Monday, we are going to work out with Colleen. On Tuesday, we're going to do HOSFIT. I had a couple people this is why it's so important that you tell me what you like and what you don't like, say that they really missed those fitness classes that we had shown a month ago or a few months ago with the man and the woman, and some of them a woman was expecting, but they really liked those. And so we'll take that, and that was called HOSFIT. And so we're going to show that on Tuesday. So you can look forward to those on Tuesdays, but give us that feedback, because what you say influences the programming that you see. On Wednesday, we'll have our Bodyworks Pilates class. On Thursday, Fitness with Juan. And on Friday, we're going to do line dancing with Colleen again. We also have heard some feedback that you'd like some more yoga classes. So we may be scaling back for next week to see if we can sneak in another yoga class into the week. So we'll keep you posted. Stay tuned. The same thing for the Power for Parkinson's classes. Remember, we are doing the same class. That was recommendation from Nancy, that it's really great for people who are using that class to learn the movements and to continually do them, as opposed to having to relearn them every time. So it'll be the same class again this week for Power for Parkinson's. And then on Tuesday for Travel Tuesdays, we are going to do an Anthony Bourdain, no reservations. He's going to the Ukraine. So that should be very fun. And then on Wednesday, Dr. Lynn Olek is coming to the Canyon, and I'll be doing a live Q&A with her from right down here somewhere. And she'll be presenting on mental health and COVID. And I guess there's been quite a bit already of research done about it. And there's already studies being done, and she's going to share some of that research. And I have received a couple questions from people at the Canyon that they wanted to share, but I haven't received that many. So if you meant to turn in a question, there's still time to do that. So get that to me today so that she has time to prepare. But if you did forget to submit one of those, send it to me today, and I'll take care of that for you. And then the other exciting thing that I wanted to mention is that, of course, the Great British Baking Show continues on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday will be the finale. So it's not too late. If you haven't watched it, you could get started with it tomorrow and still have plenty of things to watch. And then I'm trying to think of the other thing that doesn't have a preview is... There's one other thing that I wanted to mention, and now, of course, it's left my mind. The Canyon Art Hunt. So Ami Dalla, one of our artists, has been putting together some different interactive activities regarding the art that has been curated for these walls. So she's working with the curator. I think that curator's out of New York and sometimes isn't as communicative as we'd like, because I'm sure she's dealing with her own stuff right now too. But we're putting together some programming that will be progressive. So on Tuesday afternoon, right after Live with Lunch, we're going to talk to you about an activity that she's put together with, I think you get to hunt the walls for different pieces. So that'll be kind of fun and something you can do inside. And then, of course, this month is Pride Month. And so every single week we'll be doing some specific Pride programming, which is great. I love Pride Month. It's always a lot of fun. I wish it wasn't so hot here because I do love a Pride parade, but that's okay. We can wait till the fall in Tucson. So, and then the other exciting thing I was really excited about is the Loft Cinema. We're going to be launching the Loft at the Canyon. So every Wednesday night for our new movie is going to be one of the movies that the Loft is currently streaming. I know many of you are members of the Loft or certainly frequent attendees of the Loft. And so we're going to be bringing their programming here, and you will see that preview in just a moment. So that's it. That's exciting. So right now I'm going to start the previews for the week. So I encourage you to follow along, and you'll be able to see all the different movies that will be shown, the movies and documentaries, and you'll be able to see a little snippet and see if you'd like to make sure that you don't miss it. Okay. Well, have a great day. Remember to keep your chin up because it does make us look better, and come down and visit me and grab a rock kit. Okay. Bye-bye.